Hello Scorpio, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so very much for being here today for your September 2022 tarot reading. Now the way I do the readings is I just kind of lay out the cards and see what the cards are about. Is it going to be about love? Is it going to be about relationships? Is it going to be about work? I just kind of see what the cards tell me. Okay, so there goes my alarm. The way I start the reading is by first drawing from this deck an energy card so that we know what your overarching energy is going to be throughout the month, Scorpio. Okay, now just a reminder, this is a general reading, so hopefully it resonates with you, but if it doesn't, I hope you still stay and watch, because you never know what great tips or guidance might be shared on this video. Okay, so now we have the spider, and the spider is all about security and abundance. Okay, Scorpio, so what we're going to do now is find out what the influencing energies are, so we kind of know what this whole security and abundance is all about. Where is that coming from? All right, so let's see what kind of energies are going to be influencing your decisions, actions, aspirations, motivations. Let's just see. Okay. Oh, and I just want to share, the reason I have blue on the table here is because I'm going with the whole birthstone themes, and oh, these came out reverse. So we have Knight of Pentacles and Four of Wands. Going through, I'm using a birthstone theme for each of the months, and so birthstone for September is sapphire. Such a pretty color. Love it. And we have here Two of Wands and Knight of Swords. Okay, so these are the things that are going to influence or affect you. Okay, first we have the reverse Knight of Pentacles. So this looks like what this is telling me is that there have been times when the situation has been sort of unstable and unpredictable with regard to finances, with regard to feeling secure, and I guess that's where that whole wanting to focus on that security and abundance during September comes from. So there's been some concern, some worry, and a feeling of wanting to correct that. So with the Four of Wands also being reversed, because of this, you were most likely working very hard or trying to save up and not able to spend as much time with family. And that's something that you also want to change, is to be able to spend more time with family. Also, this has probably caused some friction with family and with friends. Perhaps there was a need sometimes to borrow money or request assistance in some way, like help fixing something in the house or help moving or things like that, Scorpio. And because of that, there is also perhaps some friction where there's some arguing happening with the family. You want to resolve this. Okay, so you're coming in with that kind of energy in September, wanting to resolve these two main issues. And with the Two of Wands, I also see you having already made a choice to do this. This is very important to you, and you want to keep this focus, and you also want to travel, perhaps to see family and talk to them face to face, and gain their understanding and their support. Now with the Knight of Swords, this is the action card. So this is all about just moving fast, making things happen, getting it done. Getting it done. All right, so let's see what your month looks like, Scorpio. Okay, all right, so we have here the World. I don't remember if I mentioned, because I do 12 of these at a time. Did I mention that this is a a general reading. So therefore, it may or may not resonate with you, but I hope you stay, because you never know what kind of tips you might get. That might be helpful or useful in some way. Okay, I was wondering if it were still going to drop out. Okay, so we have 10 of Cups. Wow, so far these are super beautiful cards. And we have 6 of Cups. We have 4 of, oh no, I'm sorry, 6 of Wands. So far, this looks like an incredible reading, Scorpio, for you. So I'm excited for you. All right, I'm just now going to lay these cards out with splitting them up. King of Swords, Judgment, Page of Swords, the Tower, Strength, the Moon, the Hangman, and 5 of Wands. Okay, Scorpio. What I see here in general with all of these high arcana cards, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to go through a major transformation, Scorpio. Okay? It's going to be big. It's going to be a huge, huge change for you. So, security and abundance is your priority. But what I'm seeing here, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, is all about change first. Personal change. You are going to go through a transformation that will lead you to this. All right? So, what I see here with the World is that whatever lifestyle you had in the past, whatever situation you had in the past, that is ending right at the beginning of September. Okay, so with the World, there's that completion of a lesson, completion of a goal, and now you are ready for travel. You will be, so it looks like you're going to achieve this travel here with the 2 of Wands. You're going to be traveling, you're going to feel joy, you're going to feel some form of satisfaction. I think just the fact that you're entering into September with this very strong feeling of making things happen for yourself, you are manifesting this, Scorpio. Okay, so you end that situation that you had and you begin a whole new situation. In the first week, we see you behaving as the King of Swords. The King of Swords is logical, intelligent, mind over heart, strategic. So with this card, I see you making a lot of plans, laying it out how you want to move forward, all the things that you want to accomplish and do in the month of September. You're methodical about this, Scorpio, in the first week. And I also see some healing here. So with Strength, we see a gentle power over something that has been like strong and tough on you. So I see this as 2 things. First of all, it's you forgiving yourself, Scorpio. Realizing that not everything is your fault. Realizing that life is about lessons learned. Life is about experiencing life. And so we're all going to make mistakes. Every single one of us. None of us are perfect, Scorpio. And you realize this when you get into the first week, the end of the first week. I also see this, the second thing that I see here, Scorpio, is that there may have been someone who has been a strong force in your life, someone who kind of dictates, hey, this is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to handle it, da 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 da, and you're kind of done with that. But instead of getting angry or blowing up with them, you use a gentle strength to handle them, to make that change where you can get your power back. Okay, so this is like a gentle force on this very strong animal here, the lion. And you see this person is very gently dealing with the lion in this picture, and that is going to be you, Scorpio, in the end of the first week. Now here with the 10 of Cups, this is beautiful. This is family supporting you. So somewhere along here, which I believe is this strength, you spoke to your family. You spoke to your family either on the phone or you met with them and explained the situation in a way that they could understand, in a way that they could empathize and realize that, hey, you know, this was the situation. And so you regain that feeling of being, you know, having the love and support of your family, which is exactly what one of your goals was entering into the month of September, based on these influencing energies. Now here we have Judgment. So with the Judgment card, this tells us that finally things are going to work your way. You're going to gain clarity. You're going to be able to see things for what they are. Some of you are going to be going through some sort of self-evaluation, you know, to ask yourself, okay, so was this my fault? Was this not my fault? Did I do this the right way? Was there any other way I could have handled this? Or did I handle it the only way I could at the time? That kind of thing. So some of you are going to get an awakening, a realization of something. And some of you are going to realize your purpose, like this is what it's all about. This is what I've been trying to do, kind of feeling. And I also see this as Scorpio, you are going to have some very positive things happen for you in that mid-second week. Okay, now with the Moon, this is like a mystery card. There are some things going on in your subconscious mind that you may be trying to deal with, that's taking you back to these two cards here that started this change, this transformation for you. Now with the Moon, I see, you know, that you may be looking for or trying to anticipate some unforeseen problems, or anticipate how some of the changes you're making may affect you. And there might be moments when you're not really sure, and this may frustrate you. And if that happens, this card is saying also that sometimes our conscious mind can't sort things out as well because it's always distracted, right? There's always something distracting us, phone calls, work, other things. But when we're sleeping, our mind is relaxed, and so the subconscious mind may dream. And when you are dreaming, there's symbolism there that may mean something to you. And so when this would be a great opportunity for you to look at that symbolism and see if any of it is sending you a message. It's your subconscious mind sorting things out and bringing messages to you that your conscious mind probably wouldn't have figured out because of the distractions when you're awake. So that's what this card is about. Just pay attention to those dreams, see if they can help you find some of the answers that you couldn't figure out in your wake moments. I also see here with the Six of Cups, again, we're talking about reminiscing, right? Reminiscing. We mentioned this earlier. Thinking about the past. What was beautiful about the past? What's not so beautiful now compared to what was then? And what kind of things can you, bring back? What kind of changes can you make now to bring back some of that nostalgic feeling? Some of you want to reconnect with old acquaintances or friends or lovers. And so that's a very strong, see how this young man and young woman are looking at each other. So these are just symbolic of feelings, right? An attraction. I feel that many of you are looking back at a moment that you wish you were still experiencing. And so you may try to make a connection with someone in your past. And for some of you, this connection will happen. They will reach back to you or respond, and you'll be able to talk to them about some of the things that you enjoyed doing with them, and maybe even, start things up again, or just even have just a friend who is supportive of you. Now, for these things that are going on in your life, maybe it was somebody that you were able to talk to about just about anything, and you haven't found that in your current situation, in your current life, and so you reach back to them to get advice. Okay, so it could be something like that too. Now, with the Page of Swords, what I see here is really more about figuring things out for you, Scorpio. You're trying to figure out what is the result of these changes. Okay, so it's finding out the truth. What is the truth of the changes? Where are you going to land? Are you going to land where you plan to land, which is secure and with abundance? And like I said earlier when I first started the reading, I don't see anything that has to do with finances right now, Scorpio. It looks like your September is actually going to be more about transforming yourself and transforming your situation to be ideal, to make these changes for security and abundance. Okay, so this is about, the Page of Swords is all about trying to figure out how you can reach this point based on the changes that you have right now. And therefore, you go into hangman mode, trying to look at other opportunities, seeing things from other angles and different perspectives in order to expand your choices and see what's available and what can be done and what can't be done. Now, with the Six of Wands, I see success. There is much success here. You do something wonderful, amazing. You get spotlighted. There are people looking at you, admiring you, giving you accolades, and it's because of this success that you have achieved, Scorpio. So that's a beautiful way to start your fourth week. After that, this huge change occurs with the Tower. Now, this change is something that's going to catch you off guard. It's unexpected, and I believe that a lot of this this shake-up has to do with you making a lot of changes, doing this transformation. Okay, so in your case, I see this as a good thing. It's going to catch you off guard, as a lot of times this happens when you are making changes. There could be a domino effect. That's what I'm trying to say. There could be a domino effect. That's another change. So you make a change, and that hits a certain area or affects a certain area that then induces another change, which you didn't expect. And that's what this Tower is about. Some unexpected changes. They're fast. They're furious. They're stressful. And because they're stressful, it's going to cause some conflict for you with some people. Maybe there's some blaming that happens. Maybe there's someone trying to prevent you from achieving your ultimate goal, or you're getting blocked. But this is definitely all about, feeling frustrated and having some rivalry and some challenges. Now, this could also be just, like I said earlier, somebody might be blocking you like an obstacle. It could also be like an ego clash. Okay, so these changes that you didn't foresee that were going to happen, that would happen in the fourth week, result in some challenge, competition, or conflict. Okay, so this conflict is more like a competition. Perhaps you were, because you were successful, and if this had to do with work and you got all this notice and attention, someone else felt threatened by that. And when you went through this change, things were working out for you, you were handling it, and this person's like, what? You know, they might get that job I wanted. That's what I see here. Okay, let me see if we can get some clarifications or some additional information for you, Scorpio. Okay, we have 2 cards. We have 6 of Wands once again. So that is an emphasis. This is going to be a real pivotal point for you in September. Like something tangible that you can feel that there's success and things are moving your way. And once again, emphasis, 5. Oh my goodness. Emphasis, the 5 of Wands. So there is someone, Scorpio, that feels that you're their competition. And now I have even more clear an idea that this has to do with your work. Okay, because that's what you're going for, right? So you're probably trying to set yourself up to be able to get promoted, or to advance, or to get a pay raise. And that this other person feels that that's affecting their opportunity, and so there's going to be some ego clashing, you know. Let's see what else we can find out for you, Scorpio. Four of Cups. Okay, so 4 of Cups, I'm going to place this 4 of Cups kind of right between the reminiscing card, looking back at your past, and this Moon card where you're trying to figure things out, because this has to do with feeling unfulfilled, Scorpio, feeling that things are not moving along the way you would like them to move along. You're trying to figure out, why is this not working? I'm putting a lot of effort, I'm trying to make a lot of changes, but good news, Scorpio, you may feel this way in your end of the 2nd week to the first part of the 3rd week, but look at your 4th week, how it starts. Okay, you do get your success, so that's a wonderful thing to see. I'm just going to draw one more card for you, Scorpio. I feel like I need to. Okay, and then we have 8 of Pentacles. Your expertise, professionalism, and work ethics is being noticed and recognized. People are looking up to you, and it's all right here in your 4th week. No wonder this person's feeling threatened by you. So this is really great news. Let me go ahead and see what kind of guidance we can get for you. So we have here Source. So this Source, I'm going to put this right next to this moment where you feel kind of down, like things are not working out. You have the power within you, Scorpio. That's what this card's about. A reminder, you're knowledgeable, you have experience, you've done your homework, and you have the power to draw from that and pull from that to propel you forward. Okay, so don't forget that you are your biggest source of information and guidance and wisdom. Let's see what else we have for you. Relationships. Okay, so we talked about how you entered the month feeling like you didn't get to spend much time with your family, and you know, or maybe some of you just didn't get the support that you needed from your family, and so there was some conflict there. So this card is saying, look at the relationship that maybe that frustrated you. Look at all your relationships actually, and see what your expectations are for those relationships, and what are their expectations of you for being in that relationship with you. Now, this relationship could be between family, between friends, or between a loved one. But the message is all the same. Find out what the expectations are and what your expectations are, and see if they match or if they collide. And right here you see the triangle. So let's just imagine this is you and the other person, right? and there's passion, and there's fire, and there's motivations and goals. You may have the same ones, or you may have totally different ones. Now these triangles, you see how this kind of represents two different people, or two individuals, and here right in the middle is where you have that commonality, the thing that works out for both of you. So look to see what this commonality is and how you can make things work out for you, Scorpio. Okay, I'm going to draw one more, and I normally only do two, but I just feel like we need to discuss this whole thing, relationship thing, and your need for your desire for a better or secure, stable future. Just gonna, so we have harmony. So evaluating your relationship will create harmony for you, and the harmony is important for you to feel supportive and to be able to continue on with this main goal that you have, okay, for making a better future for yourself. Let's see what the angels have to say, Scorpio. What kind of guidance can we get from the angels? And we have Archangel Uriel, and the corresponding gemstone energy is Morganite. It says, are you ready to attract the best of everything? Do you believe that the best is yet to come? Make a clear decision to manifest the good in this moment. Don't wait until tomorrow. You are being called to experience spirituality and everyday living. See all the love that is in everything. And since excuse me, the guidance cards were all about relationship and inner strength, I'm going to place this angel guidance right here, because if you can focus on these relationships and inner harmony, you will succeed in doing exactly this, getting the best of everything. Scorpio, that is all I have for you. I hope that you found this reading helpful or useful in some way. And if you did, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your support when you do that. And also, please come back for your next reading in October. And I hope that this all, kind of really resonated with you. And if it did, please let me know in the comments. So, that makes me as a reader feel really good about being able to help. I know we say that this is for entertainment, because we have free will and we can make changes to a lot of the things that are happening in our life. But if you feel that anything I mentioned here was helpful to you, that will make me happy that I was able to help. All right, well, until next time, best wishes to you always, Scorpio. Take good care now. Bye.